Am I live? Oh, I think I'm live. Okay, give me 1 second. I like that one. I'm gonna try this one. Okay. All right, let's get started here. I am ascending synergy. I'll be doing a love message. What's our love life looking like? So let me just jump right into this, John. Let me start off with Taurus. Happy birthday, Tauruses. Love y'all. Let's get right into it for Tauruses. Messages for Taurus spirit. What love messages that you have for Taurus spirit? Love messages that you have for Taurus. Messages that you have for Taurus. Love messages that you have for Taurus. Okay. Tauruses, you are up next. Happy birthday to my babies. I love y'all. Sending y'all lots and lots and lots of love on your B-days. Yeah, solar returns, all that good stuff. So we're starting this energy off with what is the most important thing for me in this moment. I feel like right now, Spirit wants y'all to kind of remind yourself of your blessings. Remind yourselves of your worth. Some of you guys are getting more into your gifts, I want to say. Something that you're called to do is what I'm hearing. And also some of you guys are really practicing discernment, I'm hearing. I feel like there's a certain group out here with Tauruses that need to be reminded of how grateful they should be of life, of things that they have around them, people who support them. I feel like there's somebody who's not like, I'm hearing like regret. Someone's in regret, or they're starting to realize like what's most important to them after maybe a long time here. Let me get some more messages here for Taurus spirit. Some of you guys' beliefs are changing and shifting here. You guys are definitely being called. Some of you guys are being called. Some of you guys might be going through some really challenging times because you're being called to be something bigger here on earth. It's not materialistic. It's not a materialistic thing. It's more so like what you vibe with, what you are aspired to be. This is character development. This is being called to be a priest. Yeah, like this is, look at that. Beliefs, stuck, and we got home in the middle. For some of you guys, this is a message of higher calling. I'm doing a love reading, so bear with me, but this is specifically for those who feel stuck in a rut, who feel like they don't know which way to go, feeling certain blockages, really needing to shift their focus so that they can pay attention to what truly calls them home, what is home for them, their belief systems. There are things that they create on a higher level, on a lower level, whatever the case may be on a spectrum. Like, this is more so about what creates warmth for you, what creates security for you. This isn't just one of those, like, I go to church and come home type of feeling. Like, this feels like you're stuck even in that energy. If you feel like you are going to church and having this routine every Sunday or every Monday or every Tuesday, every Wednesday, something is changing, something is shifting out of your life. Tauruses, I feel like you guys are going into definitely a different space here. The space is you're being called to be something bigger on earth. So I wanted you guys to hear this song. So I think it's the Preacher's Wife album. Something Bigger Than You and I by Whitney Houston. And Company, Bobby Brown on there, Monica on there, a couple of other people's on that song. But something is bigger than you and I. And I feel like you're starting to realize that. All right, moving forward. Love. I don't see that you guys I don't see that you guys share the same. This is for those who are in committed relationships. Something feels really great, really secure, very prosperous, very secure. However, there's this feeling of something else calling you outside the relationship, and this might make your partner feel intimidated or not prioritized. Let's get some more information. Let's get some more information here. I'm going to pull some messages of love here for Taurus's spirit, Taurus's energy. Message of love for Taurus spirit. All right, Taurus. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. Abundance. You've done all the work. Abundance flows to you now. And passion. Try something before you have never done before. Taurus, you are elevating. Something has to be removed out of your life, whether it's another way of thinking, an old practice, an old character flaw, an old relationship. Remember, rejection is God's protection. You are being, that stuck energy is about to go away. Okay, because you're going to, like, things are going to work in your favor once you shift your energy into something more authentic. Authentic. What is the most important thing in your spirit? It's a spiritual thing. I don't see anything material. If you think this material, please, this is not the reading for you. I'm talking to the spiritually minded ones who know that they have a calling and they have to obey that calling. It's very passionate to them, and they can really, really heal homes, really heal broken homes because of their type of energy and what they can display. But it's going to take a little bit of work. It's going to take work like anything else. It's going to take some work here. Let's get the Hidden Truth Oracle. Let's try to get some more love here. You know, love messages. I'm here for love messages. But already, Tauruses, I see that you guys are coming out swinging regarding your reading. Like, this is something that's really bigger than you and I that's coming in your life. This is like a little bit of a rites of passage here. Something that really broke your heart is going to create something way more. Somebody helped you into this energy too. Something that was hard to digest, something that's hard to get over. It feels like it's starting your life in a different direction. It's a lot more authentic. Somebody says, I know exactly what I was doing. Somebody knew they was fucked up, whether it's you or them. Somebody rejected the idea that this person is important to them. They knew exactly why, how, like this person wasn't shit. You know, they just ain't shit. You feel me? And I don't react when people mention you. So I feel like whether this is you on this side or them, I feel like as much stuck energy that we feel like, or as a restraint or a blockage on our heart, things that we had to fucking get over and process while getting over this person, you created abundance in your life. The fact that you were moving forward created so much positive shifting in your life. I don't see this person talking bad about you. I don't see you talking bad about this person. I feel like it just, the timing just wasn't right. You know, somebody can feel like home to us. Somebody can feel very close to our spirit. And it could be a lot of passion. But at the end of the day, sometimes things are just not aligned for its very, very reason here. But I do see a lot of passion between the two of you at the same time. You know, at this particular time, I definitely think that this is, you're separated. Your separation is very, very important to yourself, to them, so that you can focus on something that's a little bit more of a higher calling for you and a higher calling for them. Let's get some more insight here for Taurus spirit. Thank you. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Energy for Taurus. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Judgment card in the reverse. Lord, what a web we weave. This is somebody who wants to come back. I've seen two parties, both you. If you're in separation with this person, if you're a cross reader and you're watching this for Taurus, and you want to come back and they want to come back too. Y'all both want to come back. That's the thought mentality here. However, the timing still ain't right. Somebody still ain't shit. They need to process. They need to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? There's one entity, whether it's you or whether it's your partner or the ex-partner, someone needs to grow the fuck up. Someone needs to evolve. Someone has a lot of character development. Someone needs God. Someone needs Jesus. Somebody needs Buddha. Somebody needs their mama. You know, somebody needs healing, right? And as much as you guys think about each other, one person is benefiting from the fact that this isn't working out. This helps another person, even though they were stuck when they were with you, or you were with them. They were stuck. Now that this has completed, now that this rejection has taken place, now that the separation taken place, Taurus, you are able to evolve. You are able to come out of this rut. You're able to be in alignment with what you truly need and desire out of this world. You feel me? Like, it opened doors for you. I know sometimes that we look back in life and we're realizing, like, damn, like, I really miss this person. They're feeling the same way. They're feeling the same way. I just feel like, honestly, this person just has a lot of growing up to do. They still do. They're in the process of getting, I'm seeing the, I'm crazy, but I'm feeling that energy of, what's I'm talking about? The Judgment card. Not the Judgment's here, but the Justice card. This is not coming back to come in. If y'all come back together, even if y'all try to come back together, it wouldn't work. As much passion y'all got together, as much everybody feels like home, it's just not the right time. You know, it's a lack of self-awareness on both parts here. You know, somebody's just unwilling to learn their karmic lesson. And I see that one person is kind of learning, right? I feel like this person is like needing to create more faith in themselves, having a little bit more faith in themselves. And I feel like they're slowly but surely getting back into that space here. And I just see another person here that's looking to compromise too. I just think that this is just not going to work out. You guys still have not done enough inner work yet to come back together. Okay? That's just what I'm saying. So, that's only a general message. That's not for everybody, but let's keep it moving. So, who's next? What's that? Taurus Gemini. Let's get to Gemini's message, Spirit. What messages that you have for Gemini? Gemini. What's going on, Geminis? Let's see what Spirit has for my Gemini babies. What messages are here for Geminis? What messages here are for Geminis? I'm seeing yellow. You guys are definitely, I'm hearing blinded by the sun. Wear your sunglasses so that you can see the shit that's not, that you need darkness for. Damn. Some of you guys need assistance with seeing things that are dark. That could be metaphoric, or that could just very well be like you need some infrared glasses. I don't know. I feel like you guys are very optimistic, which is very beautiful. Sometimes people get blinded by the sun. It's too much light. It's too much goddamn light. You need something to shade yourself here. It's interesting. Anywho, let's get into it for Geminis. Thank you. Alrighty, how often do I give myself permission to enjoy life? How do I feel then? Hey, I like this. Gemini, Spirit wants you to go out and have a good time. You are, I feel like, taking on a lot of responsibilities regarding family, friends, whatever. Getting heavily like family, like the family dynamics here. Look at that on the bottom of the deck. What and who am I beneath all my roles? This is going to be a deep one. Gemini, you're a beautiful caretaker. You're such a beautiful caretaker. You take care of your family. You make sure you stay strong for them. You try to keep it together. All of these beautiful things. But you are not just that, right? You are so much more. You have so much more to offer life just besides being a mother, besides being a caretaker, or, you know, an auntie or uncle, or, you know, whatever. I feel like you just have, these roles don't define you. And I feel like this is a beautiful message of learning yourself outside of these roles you assigned yourself. Anyway, let's get into love, right? Because I just did Taurus, and these feels like life messages as opposed to love messages. I think that's so beautiful, because I feel like collectively we're learning how to like be more aligned with our love lives by being more aligned with ourselves. It's decent. All right, messages here for Gemini. Thank you. Messages here for Gemini. Here, October, something in October that's going to take place here. Stuck. Everybody getting this stuck ass energy. Fertility and awakening. Ooh, somebody pregnant. Somebody don't know whether or not they're going to keep the child or not. Somebody's finally waking up to this connection. They're starting to realize how important it is. I feel like both you and another person is really joining forces really beautifully here. I feel like whether you or this other person, whether you know them or not, whether it's somebody that you're going to meet, someone feels like they have a barrier still around themselves. I'm hearing mommy issues. I'm hearing mommy and daddy issues. But they're getting through that. They're getting through this. This is really beautiful. I feel like also there's a lot of growth. This is so beautiful. I feel like some of you guys, you might be I think you might be taking yourself a little too seriously. Or this is a message where you feel like you haven't done enough in the world and you have done the most. You are beautifully and wonderfully made. I'm hearing like that Bible verse, like you're beautifully, oh God, I'm about to cry. Gemini, you are really, really touched by an angel, or you are an angel here. And Spirit really wants you to stop overthinking who you are on the earth. Like you just are this energy. And you might not be aware of your power. Some of you guys might not just be aware of how powerful you are here. And I think you just take too much stock of who you are in your home or in your friendship environments and that type of thing. But I feel like you're just so much more. I'm hearing Sagittarius can teach you something here. All right, so let's get more information here for Gemini. Messages here for Gemini. Thank you. Alrighty, so we have Twin Flame. This is your divine counterpart connection. Friendship, this friendship leads to something more. And obsession. Someone is in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Woohoo! Right, mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. Gemini, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Somebody, whether it's you, whether this other person in your life, they're awakening. They're like waking up. You might could have been such an influence on them so that they can wake up to how important they are, how important they are to you, how important you are to them, whatever the case may be. But I feel like you guys started off as friends and it just grew so purely, so organically. This is really something that's really beautiful. And I feel like you guys are like really realizing how obsessed you are with each other. I feel like you guys are just like really enjoying each other's company. You're starting to realize something here. Even if you are disconnected from this person, right? I feel like you both have such a fucking hold on each other, even in a telepathic format. Your telecommunication on an Ethernet level is fucking crazy, and I definitely feel like even though that you're not with them or they're not with you, whatever, there's still lessons that you guys are teaching each other. It's actually quite interesting. This person helps you let your hair down. Vice versa, you're teaching people how to learn how to let their hair down here. Wow, this is interesting. Let's get some more information here for Geminis. Gemini messages here for Geminis. Geminis messages here for Geminis. Messages here for Geminis. Thank you, Spirit. What time is it? Alrighty. I feel you even when we're apart. So this is a separation. This is what I'm saying. You feel this person on a soul level. I feel you even though we are apart. Shit, excuse me. I replay conversations over and over. And in the middle, I remember every detail of that day. Wow. So you guys both are equally obsessed with each other. This feels like a separated union. And even though I feel like one person probably could have moved on and went about their life and got pregnant or had a baby, and they still feel your energy and your spirit. This feels like somebody who could have moved on to another situation, but they're still playing it over and over and over, and they're still obsessed with you, whether or not they're still in a relationship. It's just really interesting. And another energy is more so like they just feel stuck without this person. Like they really feel like part of them left them when you guys separated. Yeah, that hurts so bad. I know how that feels. Like, You know, when you have like such a great, you know, solid thing and it just ends or whatever the case may be, you know, it hurts. So I feel like the middle is like, I remember every part of it, every detail of that day. Like, you guys still obsess over how you could have done stuff differently. Somebody said, I know that I crossed the line with you. You feel me? And then we both know I'm not the one for you. So it's just kind of one of those situations in the world where life be happening. Life happens in this, and I feel like this situation is teaching you how to let your guard down. Even though this is the reason why you probably got your damn guard up. But this situation is teaching you how to let your guard down. This could have been a short-term relationship. This could have been something very short and sweet, but it's teaching you guys something very powerful here. It feels very obsessive, obsession between two people here. Thank you, Spirit. Alrighty, so we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and we have the Seven of Wands. Stand your ground. So I do feel like there's a push and pull here between the two of you guys. You guys are always fighting for what's the principle behind shit. Guys have like a lot of opposing ideas, even though and that's the cool part, opposites attract. You feel me? That's just the beautiful part about it. But I feel like it's too damn much between two people. Yeah, I feel like somebody is really hurt by this shit. I feel like one person is just really hurt by this. Like they really they really feel like, damn man, what a waste of time. But they don't feel that way. They more so feel like I lost a friend, right? And then this other energy is more so like someone just, they're having issues with money. They're very stingy too. You feel me? This is somebody who's very greedy. And because of their greed, because of they're greedy, so they're misfortunate. You feel me? And that's why they feel so fucking stuck, because they don't realize that their misfortune is lying underneath their character fucking flaws. They don't know how to get their life together because they don't do better. You feel me? They're selfish. They're greedy. They only think about themselves. They create bad debt in the world. Stingy as shit, miserable. You feel me? So they're creating that life. You don't have nothing to do with that. You feel me? I feel like you didn't waste an opportunity. You didn't miss out on this. You feel me? Like, yes, it was hard to obviously get through this, but just know that this person is creating a lot of insignificant debt on themselves. And spirit works in mysterious ways. They needed y'all kind of be in this opposition energy so that you can kind of create more growth in your life, that you can shine more, that you can go and enjoy yourself. How do you feel? Do you give yourself permission to fly at this time here? Spirit really wants you to not let your creativity be blocked because of this experience that felt really heavy. And it was very aligned. You guys, I see that you guys had such a beautiful, beautiful spirit together. It was just challenging. It was just, it's just challenging. So I feel like those frustrations are really gonna like subside once you start to decide what gives you life. What gives you life, Ooh, this feels like a hard breakup. This feels like really something that's just really a hard breakup, because it's like you can't change somebody. And you're just like, oh, why did I just waste my fucking time? And it's not you wasting your time. This person is just not there, bro. They're not there yet. Okay, so, anywho, I see that you're going to be healing from that. So, I love that for you. We're going to keep it moving on to Cancer. Cancer. What's good, Cancers? Cancers. Where's this at? Oh, right here in front of my face. Cancers. All right, let's get into your message. How y'all doing, my loves? How y'all doing? What messages that you have for Cancer, Spirit? What love messages that you have for Cancer, Spirit? Love messages for Cancer. Thank you. Love messages here for Cancer. Messages here for Cancer. Alrighty. So we said, what kind of feelings am I feeling right now? What kind of metaphors can I find to describe my feelings? This is so on brand for Cancer because you guys really are great at that. You're really great at learning not only how to describe your feelings, but helping other people to connect with their feelings like that. Beautiful. Excuse me. You might not realize that you're really great at doing something like this, but you are. People learn a lot from you regarding how you take care of your emotional intelligence. It might trigger the shit out of other people because you're so well at it. I'm talking about the ones who put the work in themselves. I'm not talking about ratchet fucking behavior. I'm talking about the ones who really put in that work to create this narrative and genuinely want to bring out that energy for other people. They don't have no alternative motive behind it. They're curious to know. That's just really, the thing here. You got to know your light. Unlike Gemini, they have to learn their dark. They have to see the dark. You, on the other hand, have to learn your light. You know the nooks and crannies of some real shit behind real people. And I feel like Spirit kind of wants you to lighten up a little bit, is what I'm hearing. Take it easy. Learn how to take yourself a little bit more unserious. You don't have to take yourself too serious. Learn how to just lighten your load, lighten your mind. Because I feel like you absorb. It's like a sponge. You absorb a lot. But remember, like a sponge, they can, as much as water that thing can hold, it still can get, not sequester. What's the word I'm looking for? It's maybe even by a touch, it's like a lot of water. If it's, it can be absorbed by so much is what I think I'm trying to say here. Sometimes you gotta squeeze that bitch out. You gotta squeeze. You gotta squeeze so you can make space for more absorption here. So squeeze yourself out. All right, let's get some messages here for Cancers. Messages here for Cancers. Cancer Spirit Guides. What messages that you have for Cancers? I'm hearing Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. Man in the Mirror. Looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. Oh, it's gonna be any clearer. You wanna look at yourself and make the change. La 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 la. Yeah, some of y'all guys gotta look in the fucking mirror and see what needs to be changed here. That's for some of you guys. I feel like there's two groups of Cancers I'm talking about right now. Well, I'm talking to one particular group who is such a healer, such a beautiful practitioner in the world, such a really deep spirited person, but they need to just, like, they really need to know who they are in their light and not to absorb as much or try to like take some of that heaviness off of them. Then there's this other group of cancers that just got really dark energy regarding their motives behind their intentions. Some of these intentions are creating confusion in their life, and therefore it's creating confusion in other people's life. There's a decision that's also taking place with cancers here. I feel like you just don't know which path to take right now. And I feel like you're going to get to a place where you're going to find what to do after a while. After a while, you're going to figure out what to do. But in the interim, since it is a little bit of a confusion, I feel like you're taking care of yourself. You're taking care of your stuff. You're literally wringing the rag. You're literally wringing that sponge by taking care of yourself, being gentle with yourself, self-care, physical activity, nutrition, meditating, dieting, creating healthy habits. Like, I feel like you're like, but this is something that's kind of coming in like a flow. This doesn't feel like you're forcing this. It's kind of like one of those things that's just feeling like what to do, doing these type of things. Why maybe you're in a state of confusion right now. This could very well just let me take care of myself before I need to make certain decisions. And what, like, that's decent. I think that's so healthy to do because you want to make a decision based out of like you being in a healthy state, making these choices, not making choices out of drunken mind or a high ass mind or a low ass mind. You feel me? Like you're creating balance in your spirit, in your mind, body, and spirit to make these choices, and analyzing what kind of feelings are you having, what kind of metaphors are meaning. Like, you're able to create emotional intelligence by taking care more of yourself, thereby you teaching others to do this. This is beautiful. I love this. A lot of these messages are not love related so far. It's so interesting. So you could be married. Some of you guys could be seeking marriage. Some of you guys don't know whether or not to leave a marriage. Patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. So if you're looking for timing, here is your answer. It's on God's time, not these tarot cards' time. Trust that. And obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. This doesn't feel like you got to make a choice, Cancer. I think when things are really rough to process or hard to choose, this does not feel like you have. God is so good. You don't have to make a choice here. Spirit do advise you to take care of yourself though. In the meantime, do the things that you love doing for yourself, by yourself. Or with groups of people that are like-minded, that you thoroughly enjoy being around. But this is really good energy because you're going to get the answer you seek through doing things that are very healthy for you, making choices that are healthy for you based out of a healthy mindset. I'm seeing a lot of you guys getting some assistance with mental health circumstances, things that really throws our mental health off. I see all kinds of things and scenarios helping that here. Doesn't necessarily have to be therapy. Some people, therapy is literally writing. Some people's therapy can be dancing, surfing. You don't. Some people's messages come up in different modalities. Doesn't necessarily have to be talking to somebody. So we have, it was my fault, but I blamed you. We both know I'm not the one for you. And I love you unconditionally. This could be another separation. This is my third reading so far today, and I feel like this is another separated energy. While you guys have soul passion, guys have really soul bonded connections here with this person. Unfortunately, both you and them have some growing up to do. It's a lot of growing up going on. I feel like somebody's at a crossroads because they know they did wrong, but they don't want to admit it. And then we have another energy here where somebody just realizes that this isn't the type of what type of games are being played is what this person is saying. What type of games is being played here? I'm not here to play games. I'm here to create divine unions and create synergy and harmony. And at this point, I feel like you or someone else just feels like this is not for me. This is not even aligned of who I am. Even though there's a lot of love between the two of you, I feel like these unhealed wounds that you both share together are blocking your ability to make right and healthy choices with each other. So, yeah, let's get some more insight here for Cancer. All right. So we have the High Priestess in the reverse. The Four of Wands. And we have the Two of Swords in the reverse in the middle. So what this tells me is that there's some things that are being exposed. There's some truth coming out. Things that were hidden are now not hidden anymore. The obstacles are that these unhealed things that we carry into each other's lives, it's starting to become abundantly clear that you both need to make healthier choices in your own individual lives so that you guys can be better partners together. I feel like one energy is very manipulative. Very manipulative. They lack emotional control. They're very biased and prejudiced on their manipulation. It has to be on their predatorial guidelines. They really misuse their intuitive guidance, and that's what always going to leave them at the crossroads. I'm literally seeing them. I'm seeing things getting hit by a train, metaphorically by them. People really need to know what kind of feelings that they're feeling so that they can start realizing the intentions that they're carrying, whether they know it or not. This is all about self-awareness. I feel like another person is just a happy person. This is a good family member. You feel me? Whether it's a wife, husband, uncle, aunt, whatever. You know, they really like to throw parties. They like to have events. They're community spirited. Their teamwork, their success story. You feel me? This is a celebratory energy here. I feel like somebody is starting to celebrate. Yeah, somebody is having a divorce party out there. I don't know. It feels like someone is having a divorce party. Yes, it's wildly feeling like that. This is a couple that's literally going through therapy. I feel like you guys can really heal together. I'm just going to clarify this person one more time on this side. What's this energy over here, Spirit? For Cancer. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, Aries energy. What a motherfucker. That's a motherfucker right here, because they have the power of the gift of gab and the gift of persuasion. They're very, very, I see a beautiful energy here. I think that, you know, again, you guys just have to make healthier decisions on both parts. This person has to be more confident in themselves. This other energy needs their community, their families, their events, their happiness, their what have yous, their coming togethers, their, you know, barbecues, teams, reunions, you know, whatever. This person is starting to realize their worth. They really are. And I feel like this other energy needs to get it together, because this is a highly, highly manipulative spirit, and it's starting to be exposed to know, like, who's the fucking problem in a relationship. And you might have this little minor separation going on, but I feel like for the most part, one party is really, really turning all of that energy to them and getting themselves together and promising themselves to treat themselves better. I love that, Cancer. I love y'all. All right, so let me do one more, and then I'm going to switch it up. So what's that? Leo. What's good, Leo? What's good, Leo? Let's get your energy. What's your love messages here? What's your love messages here for Leo Spirit? Ooh, that just flew out. You saw that, right? Fucking Superman ass energy. I done stepped into the Leo energy. What would happen if I didn't try to control my future? Damn. I know that just gut punched a lot of Leos, whoever watched this shit. Yo. Damn, Leo. I felt that in my soul. I ain't even a Leo. That shit felt in my soul. You know, what would happen if I did not try to control my future? You know, in regards to love, stop trying to control and dictate every goddamn thing. Let some, you know, certain things, you know, you create territory spaces for, completely understandable. But then there's these times where people are individuals, they're themselves, you feel me? And that's the reason why we connect with people, because we love them, not because what we love that they do for us, right? Because that's fucking okay to think. However, at the same time, loving people where you love them, the person, them over there, separate from what they can do for us. Because we have to love both parts so that we could truly, you know, mesh together. So yeah, that's my little spill. Let's get into this. Let's get into this, Leo. For my Leo lines, what's love messages that you have for Leo Spirit? Love messages here for Leo. All right, we have potential, split energy, and stuck. Damn, you fell for the okie doke. You fell for the okie doke. This is a general message. This is not for every fucking body. Some of you guys fell for the okie doke. I mean, we all been there. We all been there. Somebody showed us their very best selves, right? In the beginning of a relationship. And then it turns into this, I need some other options because I don't really want to just stick around this energy who's freaking restraining themselves, who are blocking their blessings, just silent treatments. They got a lot of different issues here. Since it's in the middle, it could be a shared energy. Both you and them share this energy. I also feel controlling issues coming up here. But at the same time, I feel like this is a friend. This is someone that you can be lighthearted with. This is part of your community. You feel like they're family. They feel like a family to you. So that's that's the split energy. And there's a lesson in this. These kind of relationships usually come with a really great message and lessons for ourselves, whether or not we stay with them or not. And I feel like there's a lot of understanding taking place. Lot of learning how to be understanding taking place. So let's get into this a little bit more. Messages here for Leo. Messages here for Leo. All right, I don't want that to fall. Okay. Messages here for Leo. So we have longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. And release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. I just feel like sweet memories. Sweet memories are always the lasting memories. When we leave things that are just hard, things that are just, they're not going to go nowhere. Right? It's beautiful when we can accept that and accept the beautiful memories that came out of it. Somebody is really, really, really also playing hard to get. Somebody is a player, and they really see this other, so whether it's you, whether it's them, but somebody wants to be with this player ass energy. This ain't gonna work out. I don't know what you, again, falling for the okie doke, whether it's you or whether it's them. Somebody fell for the okie doke. Like somebody was super charming, awesome, all that. And now it's just like they're playing too hard to get. They don't know what they want. They play in the field. They really play in the field. They don't know what the fuck they want. So let's get some more insight here. I ain't here to lie or sugarcoat, guys. This is just a general message. Boom. I lost myself for a while. Damn. God damn. All right. I love you unconditionally. And we both know I am not the one for you. God damn. Leo, y'all just not meant to be together. This player or this play hard to get type of energy, this elusive energy, loves you unconditionally. They're elusive. They really are hard to get stable because they, you know, I also feel like they're just unfocused. They don't really know what they want. Okay, if that gives you a little bit of closure, they don't know what they want. So, but they love you unconditionally. And that's the real deal, Holyfield. And then there's another energy here that they've really lost a part of themselves when this person left or when it's ended. It's really somebody took it really hard. And you guys all, in the middle where it's like, you're just not supposed to be together. That shit's so sad. It's like a real tragic love story. Leo, you always have tragic love stories. I mean, everybody do. But it seemed like you guys be having some really tragic love stories. It'd be so sad. I be feeling so sad. We all have tragic love stories. I'm just saying. But this feels like a tragedy here. Messages here for Leo. Okay. Ooh, 6 of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Wow. And the 8 of Pentacles. So, Leo, I don't know. This feels like a turnaround. This feels like good news. This feels like someone is having a little bit more faith in themselves. Therefore, and they're still learning. They're still learning. You're still learning, whether it's you or them. You're learning or they're learning, but somebody's learning how to have more faith in themselves, learning how to have dignity, learning how to be a little bit more courageous, learning what competition truly is, learning how to be a fighter, learning how to be an athlete, knowing when to be aggressive and knowing when to I don't know, it's just a really great salesperson, learning, somebody who knows how to really bring good news to people's lives. All right. But anyway, long story short, this person is learning how to be a good steward, a good-hearted spirit, right? Learning about what faithfulness truly is and being faithful to what their inner child desires so that they can align with what they desire, so that they can create focused choices for themselves, deciding on what they want. They're learning from a very enthusiastic space right now. And that's beautiful. I like that. Yeah, I feel like this is a really good energy where you guys can both build together again. You both learning how, and then if you guys are separated and it's not a chance of it coming back, this is more so about learning how to get those lessons that were taught from this relationship, right? It's going to drive your confidence up. It's going to drive your confidence up. It's a lot of quality that's being established in both of you, in yourselves. You 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 created quality in each other. Wow. What a beautiful fucking message to say that, you know? You created quality in each other. You know, and for that, thank God for the relationship, right? Whether it comes back or not. It's it's just wow, that's so beautiful. Um, wow. This person that really lost themselves for a little bit, they're learning how to be more of a giver. They're learning how to be a little bit more of a servant of spirit, learning how to be a little bit more kinder. Wow. So anyway, I think I'm gonna stop there and I'm gonna reconvene with the next four zodiacs in a little bit. Peace.